and climates. Beta, we had already done weather, climate and adaptations of the animals. Firstly, let us start up with weather. So, what is weather? It is day to day, hour to hour changes in the atmospheric conditions. Okay? Day to day, hour to hour. So, what is weather? These are the changes in the atmospheric conditions. Atmospheric conditions. This is called weather. Atmospheric conditions of a place at a particular time. There are three things. Firstly, weather होता क्या है? It is the atmospheric condition of a place. किसी particular place की बेटा at a particular time. At a particular time. It is not necessary that the weather in the morning and evening remains same. We often have observed that when we were coming to the school, there was a bright sunshine. However, while returning back to the school, there is a heavy rain. We had observed so many times now. In the morning, there is a heavy rain, and in the afternoon, there is a bright sunshine. Right? So, we all feel happy when there is a morning in the rain, right? Because that is the time for holiday. Correct? So children, what is the weather? Atmospheric conditions of a place at a particular time, we call it as a weather. We often plan our programs according to the weather. Whenever we have to go out for an outing, we will check the weather of the place, and then afterwards we will plan our clothes, like we have to carry the woolen clothes or synthetic clothes or the cotton clothes. We all will do this. Now children, we often observe the weather conditions on the television and on the internet, right? Then what will they tell about the weather? They tell about the weather. We get temperature, isn't it? We come to know about the what is the maximum temperature of the day, what is the minimum temperature of the day. Okay, then what is the time of moon rise and moon set? At what time moon will come, right? Even there is a festival that depends upon moon rise and moon set. Then with the moon rise, it will also tell us sunrise and sunset. All the weather conditions tell us the sunrise and sunset also, na? Isn't it? Lastly, but most importantly, it will also tell us about the humidity. Humidity of a place. Everyone remembers what is humidity? Amount of water vapors present in the air, right? This tells us the humidity. Okay, these are the few things which we get during the weather forecast. So what is weather? Weather is the atmospheric condition on a particular day or a particular time with respect to the temperature, humidity, wind, etc. We call it as a weather. And children, this temperature, humidity, and wind speed, wind direction, as well as rainfall. We come to know about the rainfall also. Then it is, I think it is not visible. Wind speed and direction, you know, speed and direction of the wind. We come to know about all these four things from the weather reports. Bache, what are these called as? These four things, we call it as elements of weather. What do we call them as? We call them as elements of weather. And we are going to discuss about all these by the, we come to know about the weather by these. Okay? Is it clear? Now children, I hope it is clear to all. Element, basically we had studied what is weather and what are the different elements of weather. Now we will discuss each element separately. We all know which is the ultimate source that is responsible for all the weather conditions, that is responsible for the energy. Correct. So many of the students have typed sun. So we will discuss each element separately and the role of the sun in each element. Okay. So first element is, I'm going to start it from temperature. The very first element that affect the weather is temperature. So now children, temperature. How does the temperature changes? What is temperature? Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness. How does the temperature changes? Obviously, sun plays an important role while changing the temperature. Where the sunshine is more, rays of the sun is more. Where the rays of the sun is more, then the temperature is hot over there, and the time, the place where the rays of the sun is less, then the temperature is low. We had already done the question at the back of our books, that is, what is the time when we observe the maximum temperature and what is the time when we observe the minimum temperature. Okay, I will ask from Japji. Yes, tell me the time. Hurry up.
Ma'am, afternoon, at the afternoon we feel the maximum temperature.
Yes, and the minimum.
Early morning.
Yes, good. We observe the maximum and minimum temperature. And how can we measure this temperature? How can we measure this temperature? We can measure the temperature by using maximum minimum thermometer. How can we measure it? By using maximum and minimum thermometer. Correct. Okay. So, is it clear? I hope it is clear. It is very common. Next, we have to discuss the another element or the another factor which we call it as humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is the amount of water vapors that are present in the air, right? Water vapors present in the air. Now, all of us know that this humidity, why water vapors are present in the air due to the sun heat. Due to the heat of the sun, water from the water bodies, it gets evaporated, right? And when it gets evaporated, it forms water vapors. And also, when these water vapors gets cooled, gets condensed, they form clouds, right? So, what is humidity? Humidity is the amount of water vapors, and there is a term which we call it as relative humidity. What do you mean by relative humidity, children? Anyone? Anyone knows relative humidity? Okay, yes, Vedanti. I think there is some problem. No. Okay, no, relative humidity, bete. It is the amount of water vapors, not a particular humidity. Relative hota hai comparison. Okay, relative means comparison. So, it is the amount of water vapors present in air expressed as percentage of maximum amount of water. Okay, like what amount of water? Yes, that is expressed as percentage. Correct. Okay, it is expressed as percentage. जिसको हम percentage की form में लिखते हैं. And what is percentage? Percentage means comparison with 100. Okay? Correct. With water. I hope it is clear. And now children, does any one of you know what is the instrument used to measure this humidity? Instrument used to measure this humidity is hygrometer. Remember? Sorry. Instrument used to measure the humidity is hygrometer. Is it clear? So I will switch on to the next element. So what is the next element? That is rainfall. Now children, we all know that when the water vapors, they get condensed. Deepak and Rudraksh from class 5th C, kindly leave the class. This is the 7th class. Join at 10. Deepak and Rudraksh immediately leave the class. Bete, what is rainfall? We all know that when the water vapors, they get condensed, they will form the clouds. And these clouds, when they become too heavy that they cannot survive in the air, they fall down as rain or as snow. Precipitation occurs, we all know that. And which device is used to measure this rainfall? That is rain gauge. Which device is used to measure rainfall? It is rain gauge, correct? Right? So rainfall, it also occurs due to the sun, because the maximum amount of water sun evaporates, that goes to the air, condenses, and then leads to the rainfall. So sun is also responsible for the weather changes. Somebody have written precipitation of water or snow. No, precipitation, rainfall is a type of precipitation. Precipitation means coming down of water from the air to the earth. Okay, in short, we can say that the water which is present in the atmosphere, when it reaches back to the earth, that is called precipitation. And types of precipitation is having rainfall, snowfall, or you can say dew, even fog. Like now winter seasons are going on, fog will be there. Fog is also a type of precipitation. Yes, hail, etc. All the things. Okay, Ji? I hope it is clear. Now, in which units it is measured? It is measured in millimeters. Rainfall is measured in millimeters. Okay? I hope that is clear. That is all for the rainfall. And now let's discuss the another factor, that is direction and speed of wind. This is the another factor, another element of weather. In which direction wind is blowing and what should be its speed. Okay, if the like yesterday we all have observed the wind is there, right? And this is a cold wind. We are feeling cold in this wind now. So these are the cold winds. Okay? In which direction they blow and what should be its speed. This is also responsible for the changes in weather. Yes, children. Bete, yes. Bete, we will, there is a question, in which units do we measure humidity? Does anyone know? I had told already. We will normally measure humidity in percentage. Correct. Okay, percentage means obviously the other units, they there is a comparison. Okay. Yes, somebody has raised hand, I suppose. No, I can't see anyone has raised hand. Okay, correct. So we can units of humidity is percentage and direction and speed of the wind. For example, we get cold wind from Himalayas, and if we go to the Rajasthan, do we get such cold winds? We normally get the hot winds. Okay, and their direction, their speed, they will also affect the our weather. Is it clear now, children? I hope the weather is clear to all of you. That is all about weather and how sun affects the speed of wind that we already studied in land breeze and sea breeze in lower classes. We had studied now the part that is heated more by the sun. The air above that land becomes hot and rises up, and the cold wind from the other places come to take its place. This is in this manner winds will flow. Okay. So ultimately, who is responsible for the wind? Sun. Correct? Now, children, is there any doubt in this topic of weather, or I will switch on to the next topic, that is climate? Yes, you can raise the hand if you are having any doubts. I can't see any hand raise here, so I will switch on to the next topic, that is climate. So no hand raise are there. So let's move to the next. That is climate. Yes, Lachi, what is climate? Climate is not a day-to-day changes in the atmospheric condition. Rather, it takes place over a long period of time. The two are totally different from each other. It is calculated for short period of time. However, climate is calculated for long period of time. Okay. For example, the most common that we have discussed, polar regions. Okay. Yes. Average weather conditions over long period of time, we call it as climate. For example, we have studied about three different or vast or totally different types of climates: polar, desert, and then tropical rainforest. Better, these are the three places where the temperature is, climate is totally different. The polar areas, they are having cold climate. Can such type of, like in deserts, it is totally hot, hot and dry. Can this hot type of climate of the desert is possible in the polar regions? Either there are summers or winters. Summers ho ya winters ho. Is it possible that such a hot climate we found it over there? No. Also, we can't found such cold climate like polar climate over here. Now, why this happens? And tropical rainforest, it is having average type of climate. Neither hot, too hot like the deserts, neither too cold like the polar regions. Okay, it is average type of climate, wet, and you can say warm. Okay, it is not too hot. So what are the factors on which this climate depends? There are certain factors on which the climate depends, and these factors generally, let us discuss the factors first, then you will tell me. So first is their distance from the equator. How they are distant from equator. Now, we all know that distance of the desert area like Rajasthan from the equator is fixed. Yes. How close they are? They are more closer to the equator, more hot. They are more far from the equator, they are cold. Polar regions, we all know that they are at the extremes. North Pole, South Pole, they are very, very extreme of the equator. So they are the cold places. As you go near to the equator, you will get hot climate. The another factor that affect the climate, it is the altitude. All of you have studied in your SST now. What is altitude? What is latitude? Latitude, longitude, you all had studied. In the same manner, what is altitude? Altitude means height. Okay, height from the sea. The place which is at more height from the sea level, which is like mountains, they are generally cooler. For example, if we can see the Himachal Pradesh, region of Himachal Pradesh, it is at a height now. Yes, it is more height above the sea level than the Punjab. So the climate there is comparatively cooler than the Punjab. Okay. Next, the third factor on which the climate depends, that is distance from the sea. How distant they are from the sea, their climate varies accordingly. Okay? Is it clear? We can say that coastal areas, yes, there more humidity is there and they are comparatively having moderate climate, like average type of climate. Okay. Now another factor is wind, which is another factor. Altitude and distance from the sea. I will explain it again. But if wind is the another factor of climate, because, for example, mountain regions in the winter months during cold waves and cold waves will be there, right? And during the summer months, hot winds will be there. Is it clear? So children, there is a query to repeat. Kindly please repeat the points. So I will just give a brief overview of these points again. What is the distance of climate from the equator? How it affects? More you are near to the equator, more hot the climate of that place is. The far you are from the equator, the climate is less. Altitude, altitude means the height of a place above the sea level. Okay, the height of the place above the sea level. If you are moving at more height, the climate there is comparatively cooler. If you are moving at a more height, the climate comparatively there is a cooler. However, to less altitude, climate is comparatively hotter. Third, that is distance from the sea. The more you are distant from the sea, the more the distance from the sea, less the humidity. You are much nearer to the sea, then it will be more humidity. For example, climate of the coastal areas is moderate. Is it clear? And similarly, wind also affects the climate. For example, if you go to Himalayan region, the cold winds will flow over there. If you go to the desert region, the hot winds will flow over there. Is it clear? So these are all factors. Now children, including all these natural factors, are there another factors that affect the climate of a place? Yes, our human activities are now beginning to affect the climate of that place. We had already studied, all of us had studied now, that greenhouse effect. All of you have studied greenhouse effect. What is that? That our human activities they are being affecting the climate, they are being affected in the weather of the place. The temperature of the earth has been raised by 1 degree Celsius. Yes, the main two factors that affect our climate, it is number one is deforestation. Obviously, everyone knows the meaning, that is cutting of trees, and industrialization. Industrialization creates industrialization. It is creating too much of pollution and so many harmful gases. Correct now? So many of the harmful gases. Now children, last 10 minutes are left. If there is any doubt, then you can raise the hand. Otherwise, we will move to the next topic, that is adaptation to the animals. Global warming. Okay, better global warming means heating up of Earth's atmosphere. Okay, collective heating up of Earth's atmosphere due to the increasing greenhouse effect. Relative humidity. Bache, relative humidity means the amount of water vapor in the air that is expressed as percentage. Okay, जिसको हम percentage form में express करते हैं with the maximum amount of water it can hold. कितना? Suppose your air can hold 10 mm of water. ठीक है, 10% of water वो totally hold कर सकती है, और at present उसमें कितना है 5, तो उसकी relative humidity क्या आ गई 1/2. Okay, so what is relative humidity? Amount of water vapors in the air which is expressed as percentage to the amount of water it can hold. There is a question. Sorry, bache, it has been. Yes, Vedanti. Yes, automobile exhaust you can add over here. Okay, correct.
Ma'am,
Automobiles. Yes.
ma'am, distance from sea and the altitude, they are the same factors.
Altitude and the nahi bete means like what is the distance of sea from the like distance of Punjab from the sea. That is, you can say vertical distance. Altitude means vertical distance, and distance from sea may be horizontal. Okay. Yes, there is a query who prepare the weather reports. These are meteorologists by meteorological department. Correct. Meteorologists are scientists. They prepare our reports. Automobile exhaust, the harmful gases that are comes out from the moving vehicles, and we can all add it over here. Automobile exhaust, or you can say exhaust of vehicles, whatever language you feel it is. Okay, any other doubt written? Afterwards, we are left with the topic of adaptations of certain animals. When there is a lot of humidity, bete, you have even experienced it in the month of August. When there is a lot of humidity, we will feel irritated. We feel na, that the air is almost very wet. Our sweat does not get dry up earlier, and that gets irritated to us. Yes, our sweat does not dry up and we feel irritated. Is it clear, children? So there are no more doubts. Meeting time is still 4 minutes left, so I will give the brief intro of polar region. So beta, polar regions. Okay, we will have to discuss the adaptations of 3 types of animals that living in animals that living in 3 different types of climatic regions. First is polar regions. We all know that polar region is quite very cold place where cold wind moves, right? Normally, the areas near the South Pole and North Pole is having the polar regions. Obviously, here sunlight is very less. Okay, and it is quite very far from the equator. It is too distant from the equator. Almost the extremes of the earth we call the polar regions. Correct? So, we will start with the adaptations about those animals that live in this region. Since this region is very cold, rather it is extremely cold place. Okay? Very, yes, rather it is extremely cold place. So the amount of the animals living over here, they are limited. There are not a variety of animals we found here. How there are so many animals, but not a variety. We will found few common animals. We all know that. I'm not going to write it over here. It is in the screen. Polar bear, penguins. However, their goats, polar goats are also there. Then very few animals. So we will start up the polar bear, adaptations of polar bear. I will not speak. All of you know that. One by one, I will ask from you. Yes, Jabji, hurry up. Give me the one answer. First adaptation.
Polar bear has white color that helps him to camouflage.
Yes, white color of polar bear helps in camouflaging. Anshika?
They have thick layer of fur to protect them from cold.
They have layer of fats. Yes, Vijay. They have the layer of fat that protect them from cold. Even this fat can be used as a nutrition. Sadhika?
Thick layer of fat known as bubbler under the skin that keeps warm and fat layer also provide nutrition.
Yes. Blubber? Yes, Jabji? Yes, there is a strong sense of smell.
They have good eyesight.
Good eyesight, Prabnoor.
They have a strong sense of smell which helps them to locate and catch its prey.
Yes. Rhythm. Children, the time has almost been over. So we will start it from here. Yes, they have padded beaks also, right? We will start it from the